everyone, welcome back to Page Pulse by Lee. Today we are going on an exciting journey to the past. Do you know what was the first train in India, or which was India's first school and first post office? Sounds simple, right? But trust me, the history and stories behind these firsts are really fascinating. So stay tuned till the end, because I promise you this is going to be a treat of information. Let's start from our journey with one of the India's proudest moments, the birth of Indian Railways, which not only transformed travel but also changed the future of our country forever. The first ever passenger train in India ran on the 16th of April 1853. It started from Boribandar station in Bombay, which is now known as the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj terminus, and travelled all the way to Thane, covering a distance of 34 kilometers. This historic train had 14 wooden carriages and was pulled by 3 steam locomotives named Sultan, Sindh and Sahib. Sounds royal, right? Around 400 excited passengers boarded this train, making history that day. As the train chugged out of the station, a grand 21-gun salute was fired to mark this special occasion. Imagine the excitement of those people who were experiencing a train ride for the very first time in their lives. And do you know what made this journey even more special? It wasn't just about traveling. It was the beginning of a whole new era of transportation in India. An era where distances shrank and people could travel long stretches in comfort and speed. Something they had never imagined before. This railway line laid the foundation of what we call proudly the Indian Railways, one of the largest and busiest rail networks in the world. The greatness of this first journey was not just in the ride itself, but in how it started connecting cities, towns and people across India. It boosted trade, helped industries grow and made the movement of goods and people easier and faster. One of the years, Indian Railways became the lifeline of our nation, helping in the development of villages, cities and even remote areas. And today, the same Indian Railways is the 4th largest railway network in the world, operating more than 13,000 passengers train daily and covering almost 68,000 kilometers of track. It serves millions of people every single day, connecting every corner of our country, from the snow-covered red valleys of Kashmir to the beaches of Kanyakumari. But friends, everything we see today, the express trains, the Rajdhanis, the bullet train dreams, all of it began with that humble first journey from Mumbai to Thane back in the 1853. Isn't that just incredible? Now that we have explored the first train journey, let's take a turn towards education, the light that brightens every mind. Do you know when and where India's first modern school was established? It was way back in the 1715 in Chennai, then called Madras. The school was named St. George's Anglo-Indian Higher Secondary School, founded by the British East India Company. But wait, you might wonder, wasn't India already known for education? Of course, we had our Gurukuls and Pathshalas, where students learned scriptures, philosophy, mathematics and science from their gurus. But these were traditional learning spaces, were different from what we call a school today, with classrooms, blackboards, textbooks and uniforms. St. George's was the first of its kind, a Western-style school where children sat in classrooms and followed a set of curriculum. Interestingly, it was first started by the military male orphan asylum. to educate the orphan children of British soldiers. But soon it grew into a full-fledged school, welcoming students from all walks of life. This school taught English, science, mathematics, and even history, subjects that shaped the way modern India would learn and grow. And here's the most fascinating part. St. George's School still stands tall today, proudly continuing its journey of spreading knowledge for over 300 years. It's amazing how this one school became the starting point of the vast education system we see today. With lakhs of schools, colleges and universities across India, from the chalkboards of St. George's to smart boards in today's schools. What a journey it has been, right? And now, let's move to another incredible first. Something that connected people, carried their dreams, love and emotions across distances. Yes, I'm talking about India's first post office. The story of an Indian postal system began in the 1727 when the first post office was set up in Kolkata, then called Calcutta, by the British East India Company. The main purpose? To carry official letters and messages between British officers and East India Company. But very soon, it became a service that touched the lives of common people like you and me. In those days, letters were carried on horseback or by foot, and sometimes it took weeks or even months for a message to reach someone. But for people, even waiting felt work, because receiving a letter meant hearing from a loved one after a long time. The first post office was small, but it laid the foundation for what would once become the world's largest postal network. Do you know, today India has over 1.5 lakh post offices? Yes, the highest number in the entire world. And out of these, more than 90% are in villages, making sure every corner of our country is connected. For generations, post offices became a lifeline, from delivering letters, money orders and parcels to being a place where people come together. Even today in this digital age, there's a special charm in receiving a letter or a postcard. So the journey that started from that humble post office in Kolkata now connects millions of hearts across India. So, my dear friends, from the first train that changed travel to the first school that opened doors to modern education and the first post office that connected hearts, these firsts are not just history. They are the stepping stones of the India we live in today. And there's so much more to explore. Stay tuned, because history is full of such fascinating stories waiting to be told. Before I end, here are some fun facts that might surprise you. Do you know that Indian Railway is so huge that it has its own budget, separate from India's general budget, until 2017? And the total length of the railway tracks in India can circle the earth almost 1.5 times. India even has a floating post office on the beautiful Dal Lake in Kashmir. Imagine sending a letter while sitting on a boat. I take pride in witnessing the beautiful floating post office. Ever imagine there can be a floating post office? When I saw this, I was overjoyed because I had never imagined or saw this before. I hope you enjoyed this journey through India's proud first, and the train that made us travel, the school that made us think, and the post office that made us connect. For more such amazing stories, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, Page Pulse Bailey. Stay tuned until my next video. Stay curious and keep learning. Signing off, Page Pulse Bailey. See you next time.